Alright, here we go with the Gothic Runick deck. The Ghoti Runick deck in the Gauntlet Championship Tournament. Going against a pretty solid Dark Magician deck with some Sky Striker stuff. Somehow, Sky Striker Dark Magician gets into Platinum Tier 4. It's kind of wild, but yeah, we're fighting this dude in Platinum Tier 4, closing into Platinum Tier 3. And the Ghoti Runicks actually go kind of crazy. Scan, Bicorn Ghoti, get rid of Eternal Soul. Hoping to also get rid of Dark Magician, and therefore the entire deck. There's a Sky Striker element, so like at least half the deck is Magician. He realizes pretty quickly that banishing our cards isn't really going to do a whole lot. Ghoti Runick is like this deck's worst nightmare. Their most powerful effect doesn't do shit against this deck. It's kind of crazy. But he is making a lot of board state. Making a lot of big bodies on the board. Unfortunately, is not going to matter because Ghoti of the Deep Beyond says F all of that. And then he goes into Sky Striker stuff. Yeah, we'll do some full Ghoti combos. And have an 8,000 attack Ghoti of the Deep Beyond. And he saves himself with this Karibo card. We'll make Freaky the Runick with Fangs. More Sky Striker stuff, which just doesn't bother us at all. $14,000 life points is not really bothering me and nothing. We got 7,500 over here. And we're just playing around. It's just starting to play around. 9,000. Starting to play around, really. We'll gain 1,000 life points off of Munin, the Runick wings. Omega will snipe another card out of his hand. And that'll pretty much kill his turn. Gain another 1,000 life points. Now we're above 8,000 life points. 8,400 life points to be exact. Ravenous Crocodile. Crocodrago. Crocodragon. Archethus. 10,500 damage from Ghoti of the Deep Beyond. That's a fucking finish right there. Going to duel number 2 for Ghoti of the Deep Beyond in the Gauntlet Championship Tournament. Going against Light Sworn. Destiny Hero. Judgment Dragon. Minerva. Light Sworn. Baronne de Fleur. Minerva, the Exalted Light Swarm, and Minerva, the Athenian Light Swarm. Judgment Dragon and Punishment Dragon and Curious, the Light Swarm. He goes full Light Sworn combo. I mean, absolutely everything you could do on turn 1. And more. Sword Soul Supreme Shangzhen. We're going to go battle phase and open evenly matched. He's going to target to negate our evenly matched. We're going to chain Runick's Smiting Storm to banish some cards, and then evenly matched again before the end of phase, with Runick Freezing Curses to banish to negate the Baron de Fleur before he can negate our evenly matched. Then activating Dimension Fissure and another Runick to summon Hugin and gain access to Runick Fountain. And in the phase, go to chain Runick Freezing Curses, bringing out Snopsies, negating his effect. Returning 3 and drawing 3, so we're still going absolutely bonkers with the Ghoti Runick deck. Nothing the opponent does now is really going to affect us, unless they were like 10 Pie Dragon doing 3,700. And maybe it would affect us a little bit. And they surrendered. Connection fail. We'll go to game 3 against the Ghoti Runicks. Moray of Avarice and Moray of Greed in this starting hand. Gotta imagine that's pretty fucking good to be able to activate both of those and gain the effects to be go completely off with this deck. 2,000 damage to the face with Life Fish. Runick tip to start the engine. And they're playing some type of Runick deck as well, but I already know Ghoti Runick is going to absolutely destroy this Fairy Dragon Runick deck this dude's trying to play. Like, I'm already on one over here. Psyseas, Moonlight to the Ghoti. Look at that. He played a card that banished all of our extra deck, but only for the turn. We got everything back and we're still going wild on his turn. Googlium, Spear of the Ghoti. Of course, we had to skip our battle phase for some Runick stuff. But now we're full-fledged into the Ghoti side of the deck. The Deep Fish. Deep Space Fish. Abyss Dweller. Just in case. I wanted to make sure he wasn't going to do nothing in the graveyard. Even with he has Dimension Fisher up, but it's not going to affect us. Dimension Fisher doesn't hurt this deck. Ghoti Runick is fucking crazy. He gives us Lava Golem, tributes two of our monsters, and we go to make Ghoti the Deep Beyond, and he surrenders, knowing that his whole board's about to be wiped. That was a fucking perfect ending for Ghoti of the Deep Beyond. Ghoti Runick. Now we're going into duel number 4, which is the loss for Ghoti, but they end up getting a 3-win streak, which puts them pretty solidly far up the ranking ladder. I think it sets them at 10th place for the tournament so far. Which is not bad, especially considering I was just learning to really be able to pilot the Ghoti deck pretty good. Ghoti Runick is pretty solid. I think it has a little bit of work to do, but it came out pretty solid, I think. I mean, to get a 3-win streak in Platinum 4 ranked this high up in the ranked ladder, that just goes to testify how good the deck really is. The last deck to get a rank 3 in ladder, I think, was Cursed Gaia, which was like gold tier, maybe silver. Anyway, that's the end of the duel.